If you think in order for you to make any type of progress in the gym, you have to train extremely hard where you have no more reps left in the tank, what I want to tell you is you are only stalling your progress. So before I do keep going, I want to be able to educate you guys on what RPE does stand for. So for example, for an RPE of 10, we are saying that you have absolutely no more reps left in you after that, and it's practically do or die. When it comes to an RPE of 9, we are talking about you have one more rep left in the tank. An RPE of 8 is you have two more reps left in the tank. RPE of 7 is you have three more reps left in the tank. And of course, for each of these different RPEs, you will be able to tell what type of RPE you are falling in based off of numerous different things. A couple things that would be able to help you determine what type of RPE you are falling into is stuff like, for example, if you're in a powerlifting, let's say you're doing deadlifts, for example, the bar speed starts to noticeably slow down. You're reaching an RPE of 8. And then you get to a point where an RPE of 9, the bar speed starts to significantly slow down and you are reaching an RPE of 9. So it's kind of based off of one thing is it's based off of how it feels to the perceived lifter. And another thing is it is based off of how it does look as well. So if a lift, for example, it might feel like an RP of 8, and then you go and look at it and it looked like an RP of 7 because it flew right off of the ground. So those are just kind of a little bit of things to kind of those are just a little bit of tips for what RPE stands for. And RPE is based off of a scale from 1 to 10. And the biggest mistake that I see people making time and time and time again is thinking they have to train to an RPE of 10. But that's the farthest thing from the truth, because every time that you do train to an RP of 10, you are generating more nervous system fatigue. That means that you are going to subsequently suffer for practically a lot more longer, and your recovery is going to take a lot more longer compared to if you were to hold back just a bit to give you that extra bit of breathing room. The truth about most of your strength work and your hypertrophy work that you're doing in the gym is that it should be anywhere from around RP of 7 to an RP of 9. But anything above that, you are reaching the limit of overtraining yourself. See, the goal is you want to have about 1 to 3 reps that are going to be left in the tank, which would either put you at an RP of 7 for 3 reps to an RPE of 9 for one more rep left in the tank. And with that, it helps you keep your form intact and make sure that your form is not giving out on you. So you can have perfect form throughout your whole workout and your form is not starting to take a dip because of you training towards near failure. So if you want to start training smarter, not harder, drop a comment below for advice on a workout program or DM me to get started.